What is happening, my friends? Vitai Dubin is here, and welcome to another episode of Today's in Crypto Show. How do you guys feel? As the Bitcoin is kind of stagnating right now, not much is going on. It's a little bit boring, not going up too much, not going down too much. Everybody's kind of waiting what's going to happen. We will talk about and discuss whether it's time to be concerned and the bear market is right here knocking on the corner, or it is too soon to judge. And we'll talk about the launch of the stage 2 of an absolutely amazing yield farming opportunity in DeFi that you can get over 1,000 or even 2,000 APR on your crypto per year. Absolutely amazing. And what's going on with that, I'll show you exactly how to take advantage of the opportunity that it presenting right now in the market. So let's get started. The cryptocurrency market today is slightly down, -1%, except from Cardano. I told you yesterday, Cardano is breaking out right now. Cardano is looking great, and you can see the 50 days moving average. We were peaking yesterday above, and today we continue pumping, all in the anticipation of the Sunday swap DEX on Thursday, January the 20th, and the NFTs on Cardano that are starting. So with that, because of that, Cardano is pumping, but we'll yet to see how in fact Cardano will be able to handle such an increased load that is not yet ready to scale in such a way. Looking at Bitcoin, guys, we have closed the week yesterday, and you can see right here that we have not created a big momentum on the weekly. Yes, we did have a green week, however, it is not enough. If we're going to pull out our indicator, it's called EMA ribbon, that is showing us where in fact Bitcoin is. You can see that we have closed 2 weeks in a row below the central EMA ribbon on the weekly time frame. And before, we didn't happen like this, right? We didn't have the weekly close below the EMA ribbon on the dreadful week of May. We didn't have it happen in June. We didn't have it happen in July. We did close 1 week below, and the next week we went moving upwards. This is the first time in a long time, and you can see what had happened before, back in March 2020, when we have closed 2 candles below the EMA ribbon, also here in this area. So of course it's not looking that good, it's not looking that bullish, to be honest with you, that we have failed to close above this EMA ribbon, above $43,700 in the week, and we start a fresh weekly decline right now. But is it a time to panic? Is it a time to conclude that we are in the bear market? Well, I would not rush. I would definitely not rush to say in this conclusion, because it might be very tricky. It might be a very tricky time, because so many other indicators are pointing out of Bitcoin going much higher from where it is right now. So you might be kind of stagnating, going sideways, you know. And we'll see. The moment that we break this descending trend line that we are on right now, we may go all the way to 50,000 and then all the way to $68,000 in this falling wedge. So that's the situation right now. Not too exciting, but all the attention is going right now to the DeFi and NFT space. You can see NFT platform OpenSea hits a record $3.5 billion in monthly Ethereum volume, which is amazing. People are buying those NFTs like crazy. The volume is going up. They don't care about Bitcoin going down a couple of percentages. They just want to get their latest NFT craze, and nothing is stopping. Nothing is stopping people. You can see the monthly volume, how much it increased just in the past in the past 6 months. You can see right here. Amazing. We also see Uruguay installing its first Bitcoin ATM, which is great for Uruguay and continued adoption for the price of Bitcoin. Crypto.com pausing all withdrawals, and this is a huge exchange. Crypto.com is right there at number 18. You can see it's a little bit down today, 3.3%. Some users are essentially saying that they have their crypto stolen. You know, they have their crypto stolen from nowhere. Of course, not your keys, not your crypto. Always store your crypto outside of the exchanges as much as possible. Not in Binance, not in Crypto.com. Store it in your personal hardware wallet with a private key protected. There are several options for the hardware wallets existing today in the market, from Trezor to Cool Wallet Pro. A lot of options out there, so do not store your crypto in the exchange if you don't have to do that. Now, I wanted to talk to you about the Manor farm that is actually launching into the second phase, and this has absolutely been an incredible experience to staking and providing liquidity in the Manor farm, and it's competing with some of the best exchanges out there and some of the best DEXs and liquidity providing yield farming. So right now what everyone is doing is they are trying to harvest and farm as much REV token as possible. REV token has increased in value to $138 per coin, and if it's been trending for a couple days right now. Actually, let me do here 1 second. Dex tools. I'll open up for you REV. And REV token on the Binance Smart Chain, it's called the revolution of the farming, right? And you can see how much liquidity this token has, $13.7 million and $138. Look at this chart. Just in the last 7 days, the price of REV token has increased by 300%. And this is because of what's happening with the Manor farm and how people are reacting to this Manor farm going on, because everybody wants to buy REV as much as possible, to harvest REV as much as possible, because REV allows you to buy more dogs and pigs tokens when the L2 of the Manor farm launches, which will be in a couple days from now. Tomorrow is the last day, and they will hold for 48 hours. You'll be able to buy with the REV token dogs and pigs, and pigs is the governance token of the L2 of the farm. This is the more stable long-term version of the farm. L1 was the first 14 days, which finished tomorrow, and then it's going to be forever L2 of the Manor farm with dogs and pigs. And by staking pigs, you can earn BUSD. So right now the liquidity is $13.7 million, which means that there's $13.7 million in rewards to be distributed in BUSD to the stakers of pigs and dogs. So yeah, it's going to be a great yield. You can see by staking LPs, liquidity provider, you can get 1600 APR, 1800 APR, 2000% APR, 1500% APR. I mean, where else would you see those type of APRs? 2000% APR with DeFi. It doesn't exist. You cannot get it in the bank. You cannot get it in many other places. And what you can do is simply go to Drip Liberation contract, and you can provide liquidity by BNB or BUSD or Revolution token. You can provide liquidity and get LP tokens that you can use for Drip Garden game and for the pools. That's single pools. You can see BUSD remaining here, and for the farms. the farms are getting higher APR rate. Yeah, so right now it's already been pretty up, so it's a little bit late to take action on that one or not. But yeah, you do your own research and judgment. $138 per rev right now. Better pick it up at $35-40 range and buy with it the pigs and dogs in a day or two, right? And essentially get a 20% more dogs and pigs, and then stake dogs and pigs to earn BUSD as a passive profits yield farming on the Manor farm. Really cool concept. By the same creator of Drip. You can see right now $74 million in total value locked, and Drip itself is growing. 600, 700, 800 new accounts that are being created every day, which is really exciting to see. And all you need to do is come and stake Drip. You can use compounding and hydrating and compounding there, and you can earn some sweet staking rewards of after tax 24.3%. Monthly staking rewards on Drip, which is really amazing concept, and that's why it is growing so much. So there you go. That's what I want to share with you today on this beautiful Monday morning. It's not time to panic yet. Yes, it's not looking that good on a weekly time frame, to be honest, with Bitcoin, but at the same time it's not time to panic like oh my gosh, you know. We're going to hold this $40,000 support. That's going to be amazing for Bitcoin. Failure to hold this $40,000 support will mean a much lower levels, but we are not that far away from it. But the bulls needs to step up and do something in the next 6-7 days to really take Bitcoin higher, to avoid some big falls coming below $40,000. That's it for today's video. Smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, and stay up to date with what's happening in crypto land. It never sleeps. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Today in Crypto Show.